This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
The king Achashverosh says, who's in the courtyard? Haman was calling to the outer courtyard of the king, Leimar lamelech, to tell the king, Lisleis es Mordechai, to hang Mordechai al ha'etz asher heichen lai, on the tree that he prepared for him. And the Gemara is medayek. The Gemara says, al ha'etz asher heichen lai, on the tree that he prepared for him. Don't read it that Haman prepared it for Mordechai, but rather asher heichen lai, that Haman was preparing it for himself. So from where do Chazal derive that the meaning of the pasuk is that Haman was preparing it for himself? The pasuk pshat is asher heichen lai, that he was preparing it for Mordechai. And the simple interpretation of the Gemara is that the word lai is extra. It says asher heichen lai, that he was preparing for him. It could have just said asher heichen. The extra word lai is extra. The word lai is extra to teach that he was preparing it for himself. But in the Sefer Leket Imrei Kodesh, which is a collection of Torah, of all the Bells of Rebbes, they bring a phenomenal insight from the Maharsham, the Rav of Barjan. He says a phenomenal pshat in this Gemara. We know the concept of hachana, preparation, is something which is very significant when it comes to performing mitzvahs. That a mitzvah without hachana is not as valuable as a mitzvah without hachana. Hachana is a key ingredient in being able to capitalize on a mitzvah, being able to extract from a mitzvah its great benefits. The more preparation you put in, the more you could capitalize on a mitzvah. But hachana is something which is only applicable to mitzvahs. It doesn't exist. The concept of hachana does not exist outside the framework of a mitzvah. So if the pasuk says that Haman was being meichin the tree, if he was doing hachana, so he couldn't have been preparing the tree to hang Mordechai, because that's not a mitzvah, that's an aveira. So if he's doing hachana, he must have been doing a mitzvah. What mitzvah was Haman doing by preparing the tree? Oh, he was doing a great mitzvah. He was doing hachana to prepare a tree to hang himself on. This is the makar of Chazal, asher al ha'etz asher heichen lai. You know how we know that Haman was preparing to hang himself? Because it uses a lashon of heichen hachana. Hachana is only shayach by a dvar mitzvah, says the Maharsham. Wishing everyone a good tavach.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.